Right? We're going to keep fighting, right? Alright, so I fight, you fight, we fight together. And that's how it's going to be. Alright, so I appreciate everybody up. As they breaking down, I'm going to bring somebody up because time is pushing. So, our next performer, or guest speaker, I should say, our guest speaker is up next, and she is, just give me 1 second here. Alright. Elyse.
Yes.
Lancaster.
Woo!
Elyse Lancaster.
Yes.
I'm gonna give you a little insight on her real quick. Elyse was born and raised in Maryland. Elyse has overcome and accomplished much in her mere 20 years. Her book, Redemption, set for release Christmas Day 2018,
Woo!
is a glimpse into her world that is sure to resonate and pull at the heartstrings of readers of all ages. Born with cerebral palsy and having to rely on leg braces and special accommodations in school, as well as being labeled learning challenged, she's overcome her physical challenge and left her leg braces behind.
Yes.
Praise God. As an early teen, Elyse was a victim of domestic violence and child abuse. With faith and effort, she became the exact opposite of what her abuser said she would become.
All right.
She said her IEP and special education classes, and by her 11th grade year in high school, she tested out of specialized classes and became a member of the National Honor Society. Whoa!
Yes!
Now, Elyse is dedicated to helping others be all that God created them to be.
Yes.
Despite any obstacles, her life is a proof that through faith, hard work, and determination, no challenges is too great. So give it up, give a warm, big welcome, and a applause for Elyse.
Yay!
How's everybody doing? So as he told you guys, I was 12 years old when my father's alcoholism led him to become my abuser. So for every parent and every child in this room, I attempted suicide 4 times. I slit my wrist 2 of those occasions. On 2 of those occasions, however, clearly I am still here.
Yes.
And today I learned why I'm here. After committing suicide 4 times, I was in middle school when all of this was taking place. So I had counselors who were allianced with my father at the time. So anything I was telling them, he was finding out. Sitting in the back of this room is my mother. And for all of my praying moms in the room, what you do for your children, we noticed. My mother did not know about my suicide until maybe later down the line. I want to say it was after we had gone to court for emergency custody. That's when she figured it all out. So for anybody who's attempted suicide, let me tell you that you have a purpose. God has a plan for every child in this world.
Yes. Yes.
To look back at 2011, and I look back at some of those pictures, and if you get the book, the pictures are in the book. And I look back at those pictures, I look back at how sad my eyes were. For everybody in this room, you have that nosy friend or that parent that's always asking you who you're hanging around, what you're doing. Understand that your parents, your family, your village, my village is sitting in the back. It is by the grace of God that I can stand before you. My mama kept my door open. She was on her knees at 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning, when I was sitting in the bathroom with a butcher knife and bleeding to death, swallowing 800 ibuprofen. My mama was on her knees when I didn't even know she was on her knees. And I thank you, Mama, for everything that you are and everything you have ever been to me. The reason why I called and named the book Redemption is because Nobody can ever tell me from 2011 to 2018, the same guidance counselor who threw me under the bus, the same guidance counselor who wished me death and pregnancy. I got to go back to Greenbelt Middle School about 2.5 weeks ago, and I stood on that stage and I graduated formally. God says that he will set a table before us in the presence of our enemies. So all things are going to work together for the good of those that love the Lord. After 4 suicides and a bunch of hospital visits and more tears than I could have ever imagined, redemption's life story is my story. For everybody that's sitting out here, you're wondering to yourself, Elyse, will it ever get better? Will my thoughts ever go away? Will I ever become what God has for me? You are looking at a girl who deserved death. I took a life that didn't belong to me. I attempted to take a life that never belonged to me, and it is by the grace of God that I had people who loved me and people who cheered me on, and I am able to stand here writing redemption to give you guys a glimpse into what it is like when you don't let go of your faith and you don't let go of God, no matter where you find yourself, no matter what mistakes you've made, no matter how low you think your too low is. Trust me that God was right there when you made the mistake. He'll be there after. He'll be there to hold you through. I love Jeremiah 29. It says, for I know the plans that I have for you, plans to prosper you and not to harm you. So sometimes I ask God, like, God, how did we get from 2011 to 2018? And I look at that picture of that little girl, and I asked her, I said, well, at 12, I had one question, Elyse. Why? And today I'm standing in my why. I'm standing in my why. I'm breathing in my why. I'm speaking in my why. So every child that is going through something, every young adult, when you are sitting in this room and you were like, I had this or I've done this. You don't know what I've done. You don't know where I've been. Let me tell you that there's a God and he will hold on to you and he calls you. All things work together. I love you with an everlasting love. My love for you is ever waving, never changing. He is with us and always with us. But if you want all of the details of everything that happened, you're going to have to buy the book. It comes out on Amazon on December the 1st, not the 25th, I'm sorry, Miss Nikki. December the 1st on Amazon. If you want to do a meet and greet, I will be doing meet and greets very soon. I'll post them on my social media. You can follow me at Queen Elyse 25. That is my personal page. My business page is Elyse Lancaster 25. You want the entire story, get the book. It's going to bless your life. I hope it blesses your life because it blessed me to write it. It blesses me to be here with you guys today. So keep fighting, keep pushing. Post-traumatic stress does happen. It happens to me. It happens every day. Depression happens, but the dark cloud does lift. So don't let the enemy convince you that the fight is over. When you commit suicide, that is when the fight is over. My mama used to tell me something. She used to say, don't ever lose your song. I don't care what you do or where you find yourself. Everybody in this room, you have a song. You have a war cry. And the only time you are defeated is when you lose your war cry. So in the midnight hour when there's nobody but you and God, God, if I cry out to you, you will come and find me. One of my favorite songs is by Lecrae and Tori Kelly. And it's I'll Find You. Because when I needed God, he found me. And he says that I'll come and look, I'll leave my 99 to go get you. So if anybody's in this room and you're like, you don't know where I've been, he'll come and find you because he came and found me. I grew up in church my whole life, but church wasn't enough. I had the slits. I did it all. And I'm standing before you to tell you that redemption is possible, but you got to give it to Jesus. Because he's not going to take anything from you. You got to lay it at the altar. Lay it in your room with the razor. Say, I quit. I quit on taking a life. You gave me my life. So show me what it means and show me what I'm going to do with it and show me who I'm going to bless and show me who I'm going to reach. I truly believe that my father does suffer from bipolar disorder. The one lesson that I can say that my father has taught me is unconditional love. I love that man more now than I have ever loved him before. And it's because I had to learn that every broken person breaks people. But you got to love your broken people because they love you. And I know he loves me. And I have an amazing stepfather who stepped in and loved me. And I love you so much, Eddie. I love you so much. Thank you guys for listening.
Great job. Wow. She gave it all on the floor to us. Wow, she was amazing. Been through so much. and still fighting. All right, y'all. She was amazing. And you know what? I met her beautiful family back there too. They're amazing too. So give it up for them too. Well, next up.